Hey guys, Huzzy here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the Huzzy Camp. Halloween, obviously, today. So we're doing the recording session dressed as Mario. We're playing KASSADIN, and we've actually been having absolute insane performances on this champion. But hilariously, we cannot win. So if you look at my stats, they're insane. 10 kills a game, 5 deaths, 8 assists. It's amazing. 25% win rate. So let's hope we can win. Again, I hate to see Gnar top lane. Again, his name is Tryndamere, but he didn't pick it. Some type of Smurf, maybe a Carly. But yeah, Gnar, I'll be honest, whenever I see that champion, I just expect a loss. Well, I don't expect the game to be a loss, but I expect the Gnar's going to lose top lane hard. But yeah. So hilariously, or not hilariously, it's very rare to see an Akali go Ignite and Electrocute nowadays. A lot of them go more tanky and go TP. So this is an Akali that does want to try and kill me in lane phase, which again is quite rare. Okay. It's just a fit. Should relatively be high health by the time minions come. I'll be about 700 health ish. Yeah, Draven has got exhaust. Yeah. Again, third Briar in a row. Again, every single solo queue game today is being uploaded because I am down on content at the moment. So, you know, giving you guys a whole play session of this is what it's like right now. It has been pretty damn rough, and obviously I have not really mentioned it, but if you haven't, please do check out the VOD from my YouTube live stream. We played 3 solo queue games in that VOD, and it was actually pretty cool. It was very nice. Again, over the years, obviously there tends to be a difference in the communities, YouTube and Twitch, but I was pleasantly surprised by how nice everyone was. It was actually very amazing of how nice everyone was and welcoming and just overall really friendly. So it was actually really, really cool. Yeah, she's going to play hyper aggressive. Again, one tip I can give people is basically read their setup. Akali's got Ignite and Electrocute. She's going to want to get a kill. You can guess her playstyle by how she's kind of set up. So yeah. If only League players are nice. True. It does suck that League obviously has quite a toxic community. He's taking too much tower aggro. She just lost her lane advantage. How weird. She literally just lost her whole advantage that she was building up. Like, don't get me wrong, she still's got advantage because it's Akali in the early game with Ignite, but I don't have to be as scared. You should be running a Doran's item nowadays. Doran's items are so OP. It actually is a bit of a feels bad man if you're playing a champion that it doesn't suit very well. And yeah, to be fair, she will regen pretty quickly with D-Shield, annoyingly. But still. I'm going to go back and get a tier. I have seen, by the way, KASSADIN is getting nerfed next patch. Unsurprising, because again... KASSADIN, like last patch we mentioned, they nerfed Aurelion Sol when basically KASSADIN is the same hyperscaler as an Aurelion Sol is. But the weird thing, Aurelion Sol got nerfed, and KASSADIN had a better win rate, a bigger pick rate, everything. Oh my god, that's a bad echo. But then Aurelion got nerfed and not KASSADIN, so it was a bit weird. Like Riot, for many, like, how many patch notes in a row was I like, right, where's the KASSADIN nerf? and it just never came. And then they eventually nerfed him, and it was the most pathetic nerf. It was like the typical 5 movement speed nerf, you know, that we have all memed about for years. It was very odd. I do think they have a soft spot for this champion, or one of the balance team members must. Because he's always good. If a champion is always good, then the balance team has got a soft spot for it. Hecarim is another great example. Hecarim is always strong. And if he's weak for one patch, the very next patch he gets buffed. Oh, level 6. I'm not there yet. And I'm not a big fan of Nami. I think it's not, I don't dislike the champion. I think I just typically get bad Nami players. Oh, that was bad. Oh! Nara's nearly already dead in the 1v1. I just noticed this guy's called Echo in Paris, so he'll be a one-trick. And my normal experience of one-tricks is also terribly bad. Oh my god. And there's nothing I can do about that as an early game Kassa win. Akali can roam, I can't. As soon as I hit 6 I can roam, but I only hit 6 as she was already roaming. So feels bad, man. And they've done Dragon. Oh my god. Our Echo one trick is 0-2 in the early game. Our bot lane is losing quite badly. She's actually approaching half farm to a Draven. Oh dear. This is more the typical game that I've been having recently. Dustbuster Imp, 18 months tier 1, says, it's a me, Huzzy. Yes, thank you very much, my dude. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bot lane, presumably. Oh, top. Where's the Akali gone? Oh, there. Oh my god, my team is just all feeding. And again, I expected Na to lose. That's the sad thing. So we have a Na that I expect to lose. As soon as it's a one trick, I expect them to do bad. And then whenever there's a Nami in bot lane, I expect bot lane to lose because my experience of Namis is just ugh. So again, it's one of those games that you just kind of like, in my own experience of League, it's just, well, this is a loss. Which is a bit lame. We're losing every objective. Do that. Do you know the weird thing as well with the Briars that we've had in these games? Every single one of them has basically done a different build. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Legit. This one is now, I think, going a Gore Drinker build. We've had a, like, they just all do different builds. That was weird. It's coming mid. I'm dead. Of course. Every time has flash. This game is unfortunate. If Echo was there at the right time as like a gank, maybe we could have turned that around, but I do think that is asking too much from this Echo. Unfortunately. We scale, but so do they. They've got Akali, Nasus, and Briar for late game. We've got Kassadin, Xayah, Echo. Both teams have got what I'd consider 3 okay champions. Echo is just... Gnar is spam pinging when he's doing terribly himself. Yeah, this Echo doesn't seem great, but Gnar should not be spam pinging considering he's even farm with a melee matchup and 0-2. So, yeah. His name suggests he's a Tryndamere player. Yeah, he's a Tryndamere one trick. Not on Tryndamere. Dead again. Again, he went in way too early. Like, even if Echo beelined it for there, he wouldn't have got there in time. I'm low diamond at the moment. Do I think Master's on the cards? Yeah, but I think I'm going to have to do one of those try-hard weeks again. And again, just to make it clear, because you're like, oh, you're playing one of those try-hard champions, Kassadin. I am, but the try-hard week wasn't just about champions that I'm playing. It's also how you play. Like, that week, I really, really focused up and just played and, like, concentrated. I can't do that all the time. I'll be honest, in those play sessions, I ended the streams a lot more tired because it was like so much more concentration was going into actually playing. So maybe next week I might do one of those try-hard weeks. Maybe. And obviously the try-hard weeks, they don't stop your Xayah being, what, 40-odd farm down to a Draven. Like, it doesn't stop that. Like, I'm behind an Akali, but she's unfortunately quite strong, but I'm also a Kassadin. Xayah's not terrible in lane phase, and obviously AD carries can pretty much always farm. So, yeah. And also, I think my gap is actually shorter than their one in bot lane. Like, no damage output is going on. They just didn't try to kill her. Odd. Gnar's gonna just start dying in the 1v1 now, probably. And Gnar was an awful pick. Don't play Gnar, everybody. He basically loses every single meta matchup in top lane. Like, an actual, dare I say, an actual cheese... Oh, Gnar's now trolling. An actual cheese ranged top laner is better than Gnar. 100%. Yeah, the Gnar's now inting. Well, that's game over. We now have an actual inter. We get these quite often nowadays, to be fair. And Akali gets another free double kill. So, Worlds is different than solo queue. Again, please do not compare the two. New players or bad players always make that mistake. Worlds is a coordinated arena that a Gnar can actually... Oh, God. A Gnar can be quite useful in a coordinated sense. It's like Renekton. Renekton can be quite useful in Worlds and grouping. But in the world of solo queue, he sucks. Where you're more by yourself, you're not as ingrained to your team. Yeah, Gnar's awful. What was his Echo trying to do there? Yeah, I mean, you played Gnar in Clash. I just would not play Gnar in solo queue. The champion has too little individual strength for solo queue. Can't win. Oh well. Again, this is the unfortunate thing with solo queue, but you can't affect teammates doing that, you know? And again, we'll just remain calm. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, we're 0-1. I've died once this game, which isn't too bad for a KASSADIN. I can't... Again, one of the negatives of playing hyper-scaling champs is that their impact early kind of sucks. But then you can maybe carry the game later. But if you've got a teammate that's 0-5 and kind of inting, you won't get to later. That's the annoying thing. Oh, damage is high. I don't look at chat, so I don't know if he was typing at all. He's getting ult. I've had conversations to Rioters about it. So, because again, I'm uploading everything today, so the YouTube audience can see that. What can we make this into? Okay, we can kind of do this as a PSA of why is it really hard for Riot to do anything about players like this Gnar. This Gnar has 100% fed on purpose this game. He didn't start to, but his mental has gone boom, and then that TP bot lane and going behind the enemy tower, he's basically doing it on purpose. He's not concentrating anymore, and he's basically just dying for free. Why can't Riot do something about it? Because you can't just punish bad play. That's the be and end all. You can't just punish someone for being bad at a video game. And basically, Riot never know, truly, is that player just bad, or are they doing it on purpose? That's the biggest crux to the situation. Like, it's a problem, and again, you know, you'd hope that Riot can do something about it, but it's a really tricky situation for them. I'm not gonna get her. Prior ult for me. Gonna wait for that to go down, and there we go. But yeah, that's in essence the issue, is they never can know if the player's doing it on purpose or not, and you can't just punish players for being bad at a video game. Obviously, we all know, well, again, that's the thing. We all know that they're doing it on purpose, but basically for a, let's be honest, an AI or a bot, Riot don't have, you know, an individual human, they don't have enough employees to basically be able to report everybody. So you basically need an automated system to do anything. Okay. So you basically need an automated system to deal with it, and an automated system will never be able to know, is that on purpose or was that genuinely a mistake? That's why these players can exist and they just seemingly never get punished. And that's where you'll always go, oh, you know, if you say one slightly bad thing in chat, boom, you're instantly, because that's easier. That's literally Riot have just got a detecting word algorithm, and it's very black and white. You typed that word or you didn't type that word. It's that simple. That's a lot easier to punish. So it's not like Riot think it's more severe or less severe. In a algorithm or a detecting automatically system, it's just easier to detect. And then, yeah, going Herlam said, why did they remove the tribunal then? Because, like, the tribunal, for those that, like, you know, didn't ever use it, the tribunal was basically the answer to Riot can never have. So like, yeah, he's properly running it, but Riot, the tribunal was the answer to Riot could not have all these employees. So what they did is kind of pass it off to the players. You review a case, you get all the chat logs, you get all the KDA, you get all the kills and deaths information, then you pass judgment. The problem with that system, and again, whether it's a problem or not, who knows, but the problem with that system is 99% of cases people just said guilty. So like, because if people hated obviously any type of toxicity in League, if it was slightly toxic but not enough for a ban, really, people would still say guilty no matter what. That's the problem with the tribunal. So I'm pretty sure like Riot, I think, once released the data on it, and it was something silly like 85% of cases people said guilty, which obviously that's that's not probably correct. That bubble. Oh my god. The Nard's now 0-10. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question. If anybody in chat, because meanwhile I'm uploading it, if anyone has any questions of like, you know, about toxicity or reporting, feel free to ask them right now. Maybe that can be the conversation that we have to hopefully make this video at least worth watching. Because obviously the gameplay isn't the most enthralling. You know, we've got a 0-10 inting Gnar. So the game is unfortunately a loss no matter what we do. But if the conversation is at least cool, then hopefully people wouldn't mind too much. Why not make the tribunal on a level 5 only? Because on a level 5 doesn't mean a lot. You get on a level 5 by just simply not typing at all in chat. So it's on a level 5 is not really an indication that you're honorable. It's just you know not to type. And yes, this is my second Red Bull. I had a very early start to today. I am absolutely shattered and we've got a long stream. So they did Baron when we killed Nasus. Probably not the most in, like, you know, even trade. How many stacks does he have? 500. Oh god, okay. That's a lot. But to be fair, he had kind of a free lane against a Gnar. Oh, that Draven's... Whoa! Collected. That Draven is head. Okay. Oh, dear. Obviously, before the Gnar even started inting, it is worth knowing the Draven was... Yeah. The Draven was... Yeah, for those that are like, oh, he's not inting, he's just engaging aggressively. Yeah, hopefully that changed your mind. Went in by himself and then tried to TP to the tower. Yeah, this guy is definitely inting. Unfortunately. The only thing that I wish Riot did, you can never have a system, because there are some people out there going, oh, there should be a system that you don't use lose LP if you're, you know, a certain like KDA or something. You can never do that, because then people will just become pure KDA players, obviously. But I think Riot could do something a bit better in terms of, we've detected a 0-11 teammate have, you know, like basically equivalent of loss mitigated, you know, just you lose a little bit less LP. I think Riot could do that. I don't think that would be that bad. Oh god, he is so fed. So, yeah, unfortunate game, but I'm uploading it. Every game that I'm playing today, I'm uploading, because, again, I've got 0 content. So, this gives you the true indication, because normally, I'll be honest, I wouldn't really upload this. But it shows you truly what happens sometimes in solo queue. The game is just simply out of your hands. So, it is what it is. Hey, Dan LCS. It is what it is. Presume also Maya's gone back to sleep. Hopefully. Again, I don't know if anyone else has experienced that. Like, that's taking a lot longer to load, weirdly. Minus 27. Again, it is a shot to the heart when you've got a 0-12 inting top laner and you literally go minus 27 LP. Yeah. Again, my damage obviously is pathetic. I'm a KASSADIN. Our team got destroyed. We had an inter. I don't get to anywhere near late game. So my opportunity to do anything doesn't exist. And, you know, we went 2-2. It's not absolutely terrible compared to 0-12, 2-5, 1-5, 1-5. So, in the grand scheme of things, it ain't that bad. But, oh well. If you guys did enjoy anyway, and yes, I will be doing an LPP report on the NAR. Again, I don't do many LPP reports anymore. But basically, my line is, if a player genuinely deserves a ban or something, and I don't think the system is going to detect it, then I'll do an LPP. If obviously I see toxicity in chat and stuff in Champ Select or the after game, I won't generally LPP that because that should be pretty easy for the system to detect it. But an actual inter, I don't trust the system's going to detect it at all. And again, where an LPP report comes in, it's the exact same power, Riot say, as you submitting a support report ticket on the website. Hopefully it means a human will see this, and you'd hope a human that may have had their coffee in the morning and is a bit awake will look at that and kind of go, oh yeah, that's genuinely someone inting. So, yeah. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, regardless, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal power.